Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of NuStrength Sugar Babes. And today we have a very lovely sugar babe, Andrea, on the show. Andrea is from Hobart, and it must be ridiculously freezing in Hobart now.
It's a bit cold.
Yeah. It's cold here. And on this show, we are all about helping women build bodies they love and freeing them from crappy restrictive diets and binge eating. So Andrea has been in our program just over 12 weeks, I think now. And she's done amazingly well. You know, she's basically had to come in and let go of all her old beliefs and learn how to lift and, you know, new nutrition changes, but she's embraced everything. And, you know, you've really, I think, just attacked it head on. And you've gone all in, which is awesome. So I guess I'm going to hand it over to you. And if you could just talk to the viewers about, you know, what were the issues you were having before you joined the program, and how were they affecting your life? And I'm just going to be drinking my juice while we do this. Shameless plug for Nudie.
Yeah. I guess leading up to finding this program, I'd sort of come to a few dead ends with my life and where I was going and what I wanted to have done. I'd gained weight, I'd become insulin resistant, I'd become estrogen dominant. I had a doctor telling me I should be doing this and I should be eating that and I shouldn't be doing this and shouldn't be doing that. And I was ready to almost jump onto a program. And I saw your video and I thought, well, what have I got to lose? I'll just listen to what you had to say. And once I started to listen, things started to make sense. And I thought, right, let's sign up. Let's do this 12-week challenge. And I'm 14 weeks now into the program. So this would have to be the first program that I've ever stuck to because it's so fucking easy. It's just, I'm still gobsmacked as to how easy it is and how understanding the program is to us women. So yeah, and I was in menopause as well, so a lot of head on Blackmore products, absolutely medication free at the moment. So it just shows that just eating properly, eating calories, can change so much. So yeah, medication free.
So you were on HRT, weren't you, when you started the program?
Yeah, I was. And
actually, I remember our conversations. Yeah, I remember now, and I'm like, get up, and you're like, oh my God, I'm really worried about, because obviously you are worried because all of the doctors get you.
That's right, all the bullshit that you fed. It's just, you know, so you stick with it because you think your doctor's right, but I don't know, just halfway, I think it was about week 4, I went, I don't want this anymore. I don't think I need it. So I did go cold turkey, I guess you could say, and then I did have a bit of a mid slump, but I persisted. I just stuck with what you guys were telling me and what to do, and yeah, I'm so glad I did.
I think too. A lot of women, you know, your age come into our program and they are starting to go through menopause and are suffering from some of those symptoms. And so what sort of issues were you having, like night sweats?
It was the sweats, it was the hot flushes, it was the mood swings. You know, depression plays a big part as well. But, you know, there's still a couple of those that do linger around, but they're not as severe as what they were. And I think I'm only getting maybe 1, maybe 2 hot flushes a day, and they're sort of at the end of the day when I'm sort of the body's just starting to quieten down. So don't get anything during the day, don't get any sweats or anything like that. It's just I've gone from between 5 to 10 hot flushes a day to maybe 1 or 2.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
that is incredible. And so I guess, you know, talk to the viewers about. And it's just incredible about what the changes you've seen in such a short period of time. And so talk to the viewers about, you know, what you've experienced since joining.
Yeah, the biggest experience I think was come week 4 and I did my weigh in and my measurements, and I got on the scales and the scales were the same. I thought, oh, okay, you know, let's pay back. So I did the measurements and I'd lost 18 centimetres. And I'm thinking, how can you not lose weight but lose centimetres at the same time? So I was pretty stoked with that. So at the end of the 12 weeks, I did my measurement and my weights again. I have not lost any weight. I've lost more centimetres, but I've also gained centimetres in a couple of areas, which I'm pretty stoked about. So the areas like the butt, I've grown about 2 centimetres there, and in the arms and in the thighs. So, stuff the scales. They're gone now. I don't get on them at all anymore. They're gone. They're history. Don't need the scales.
So good.
You just need your tape measure and you just need your clothes. So when your clothes start getting loose, where you want them to get loose, I might have had, that's when you're on a good thing.
Wow. And so you talked about too, so the hot flushes are gone just about, except for a couple of days. What else have you noticed?
Probably my mood's still a little bit up and down, still get a little bit cranky at times and a little bit, but I think that's just part of the parcel anyway. But I'm starting to like myself again. I'm actually starting to be happy with myself, and not sort of hide behind layers of clothing and stuff like that, and a lot more confidence about myself as well, which I never kind of really had before. So just that getting up of the morning and sleeping better. I'm actually starting to sleep better. I'm actually sleeping through the night now, and I think that's got a lot to do with the fact that I'm eating more as before when I was on 1,100 calories.
Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. So what are your calories now? What are you eating now?
I'm on 1,700 calories now. So
wow. Coming from 1,100.
I know. Or some days when I was doing that 5-2 diet, I'd be on 500 calories. Oh my God, no, never again. Never, ever again.
Oh, I know. I sometimes think about that. I think about my old 1,200 calorie, the cock and brock diet, as my friend calls it, the chicken and broccoli. You couldn't imagine going back. You can't imagine.
No,
you never
can't do it.
It changes your life.
It does. Yeah. This is just awesome. It's just incredible.
And what were you eating prior to joining the program compared to what you're eating now?
Salads, lean chicken. I was off dairy. I was off bread. wasn't able to have any bread or anything like that. The leanest of meats. Just the basic, boring old salad green.
Just no flavour. Yeah.
Just boring shit.
And what are you eating?
So now I've just had well, lunch today was a great big bowl of potato and leek soup, and breakfast was 2 slices of sourdough with honey and a great big glass of orange juice.
Yum.
How can I be on 1,700 calories a day and not put on any weight? Isn't it just amazing?
It blows your mind, doesn't it? You're like, what is this witchcraft, Kitty? And how about the training? Talk to me about, because obviously our program's all online, and you've managed to talk about the training, what you do for your training, and how you found that.
So training's 3 days a week at the gym. Basically, I walk out of the office at 4:45 every day, and on the days that I have my gym day, so today is a gym day, so I'm out of the office at 4:45. I just go, hit the gym and upload my videos. I don't care if anyone's watching or what they're doing. So I'm in my own little space a week, and who would have thought I could smash an hour session in at the gym and only have to go 3 times a week, whereas before I was going pretty much every day. Cardio. I hate cardio.
Oh, I hate it too. It's so boring. So boring, isn't it? Oh my God.
Yeah. My cardio is a walk every day.
Yeah, I just walk the dog. No running on the stupid treadmill or doing box jumps.
No 45 minutes of RPM on a bike that you just absolutely hate. No.
Oh, I used to do that 5 days a week. Terrible. Now, some of the objections that we get from women who are thinking about doing our program, one is money. They think that, I guess it's probably, I think it's sometimes, because I remember what it was like before I did the program, and I actually did the Popping the Food Bubble program with Emma Skourouskas, a nutrition coach. And, you know, I remember doing it and I paid her prices, and she's not cheap, but she's worth every single cent. But I think if I knew how much this was going to change my life, I would have paid 10 grand, 20 grand for it. So like if a woman's sitting there thinking, oh, you know, I don't want to invest this money into myself, what advice would you give to them?
Take a step back and look at what your expenses are now and think, can I justify this if you want to be happy at the end of the 12 weeks or continue on? And I had that moment where I thought, oh, geez, you know, another program where I've got to spend money. But if you don't make that investment in yourself, you're not going to get anywhere. I've made that investment and I'm still going to keep going. So I think for what it is, what you're getting is a lot more better than any of the other programs that are out there at the moment. The other ones are just bullshit. This is just dead serious. It's real people. It's real education, and there's a group on here that are so supportive in everything that you do, and yeah, it's just awesome. It's just an amazing program. I just wish it had come along a couple of years ago.
Oh, I know, me too. I'm like, wish I didn't spend 33 years of my life eating the cock and brock diet and killing myself.
Yeah.
But and the other one is that they say time. Like, I don't have the time to invest. What would you say to that?
You've got to be selfish to yourself. And that was my first video feed that I made. I said I was going to be selfish to myself, and that's exactly what I've done. I'm lucky that I don't have any young kids or anything, so it is just me. So I have now taken priority of my life. I am the one that says when I go to the gym. I am the one that says what I'm going to eat. And yeah, like I said, I'm at the door selfish. You know, I normally hear you 4:30. Selfish. No, I'm going to the gym. See you later. On a Saturday and Sunday, if there's anything else on, no, sorry, I've got the gym. Yeah, you've got to be selfish in order to get somewhere, and I'm exactly doing that.
Good on you. And you're right, because like no one else can help you. No one else can help you except for you. Like at the end of the day, you're in charge of your own happiness. Totally. And you can't give to others when you're so exhausted, you know, and you're not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just to put it out there too, I mean, yeah, like I still have days where I'm just totally and exhausted. But you just got to dig deep, and you just got to slap yourself around, go to the gym. Just get yourself there and go. And once you're there, your whole mood changes. So, yeah, be selfish to yourself, and you'll be rewarded.
Totally. I totally am on board with that. And the final one is, some women are like, oh, you know, Kitty, I don't know if I can do this on an online program. You know, how would you describe, I guess, the support and the structure of the program? And if someone was thinking, oh, I don't know if I can do it online.
Yeah, I had my doubts too about whether an online program would work. And admittedly, the first couple of weeks of once you've signed up and getting your head around your Fitness Pal and all the video feeds and your coaching calls and stuff, it does take a couple of weeks for you to just settle down and sort yourself out. But then by about week 4, everything just clicks and falls into place. So it's about being persistent and reading everyone's feeds about, you know, how do we do this and how do we do that. And not being afraid to put your hand up and say, look, I just don't understand, because you know, some people get a little bit IT confused. It's easy. It is dead easy. You just got to take one step at a time and do one thing at a time. And if you don't know, just ask, because everyone on the forum and on the group is just so helpful. And it comes from everywhere. It's not just you guys giving us that information. It's all the other people on the program as well that'll put their bid in too as well. So it's not just you guys, it's everyone.
Awesome. No, it is. And it's a really awesome group of women. And, you know, we want to see everyone succeed. And like, I don't like to take people's money and not get them a result. So, and very, very last, if a woman was sitting on the fence and she was sitting on the fence going, oh, I don't know if I should do it. What advice would you give to her?
Be selfish for yourself. Be selfish and the rewards will come. Just do it. It's the biggest change of my life that I've ever done, and I'm not giving up. I'm going to stay on this program for as long as I am.
Leg press 300 kilos.
That's the goal. leg press 300 kilos. So I'm not done. I'm not finished. I've still got goals. I've still got plans that I want to make. So anyone that is really unsure, just get on and read the forum and read how everyone is progressing, and you'll be so surprised. It's just the best thing that's ever come along. So yeah, love it. Love the NuStrength program. So
well, thank you so much, Andrea, for coming on the show today. And if you're a woman and you're watching this and you're sitting on the fence, just jump in, click on the link below, put in an application to work with us, and we'll get on a call. We'll see where you are now and see if we can actually help you, because we don't take everyone in the program. We only want to work with women who actually, like Andrea, want to, put the work in, and who genuinely want to see change and, fail forward, as we always say.
Yeah.
So,
and be selfish.
You're right. Be fucking selfish. Yeah. I can't wait to see you leg press 200. But thanks so much. Thanks again for your time, and have a great rest of the week. And I don't know what I do Monday calls, so you're probably never on Mondays. Who do you have for your calls?
Yeah, I usually go with April on a Thursday. I try and rotate so I get to talk to everyone. So
you should rotate and come with me on a Monday sometime. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Have a great week, Andrea, and I'll see you in the group.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.